Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm still actually trying this. Definitely not because I'm being pushed into doing it by an overly enthusiastic friend, but because I can see it potentially helping. I've recorded a third video on 3 different occasions, each one with a different subject and each one less related to the dissertation than the previous one. This time, with less of a plan than any of my other attempts, I set up a camera and some actual lighting and sat on a couch hoping it'll provide more of a set than my chair, only to find my camera refusing to work for reasons I cannot fathom, and over an hour of floundering, time which I don't really have the luxury of spending, I found out that if I set the exposure to automatic it kind of works. And with that, I was kind of confused because, you know, it's no matter how badly it does it, I was thinking that if it has to figure out, the software has to figure out the exposure every time, it would kind of make it weirder, but I digress. If you haven't realized, I'm trying to use a teleprompter because I'm finding that when I'm trying to come up with things on the fly, I keep missing out on things that I was meaning to say, and then my speech gets all weird because I get flustered. How have I ever done acting? This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's keep going because it's the only way this will ever work. Okay. Frankly, I have no clue how people do videos like this with a staying on topic. I mean, this one has already turned into a rant about making of the video itself rather than providing any useful content. But then again, so much of YouTube is exactly that. Self-referential. Even that is because I classified being self-referential as being one of the main characteristics of a YouTube community video. That, or creating a bandwagon which other creators hop on. YouTube as a community is one that gains by pulling focus to the fact that it is part of a community. Whether it is vlogs, tutorials, analyses, or immediate references and discussion on other content or content creators on the site, self-awareness on YouTube is what makes it feel like a community. I think of it as kind of a zombie movie. One where the characters in it have seen zombie movies, many of them. They know zombies as part of the pop culture, and part of their surprise is that something that they've only ever knew in fiction is now real, something I have to deal with. Some of them might have played zombie games or fantasized about what they would do in the zombie apocalypse, because the exemption of that places this movie in an alternate universe to our own, with a huge chunk of pop culture doesn't exist, and without considering the plot holes and exemption creates, as the butterfly effect would go nuts in a universe like this, it creates a disconnect to the viewer, as being experienced by someone like you, who has lived in the same world as you, someone who is aware of the video, that this video is going to YouTube, and of the magnitude of YouTube's importance. What makes this authentic is knowing that this was created by someone like you, someone who has experienced the same world, right? Also, the added benefit of that is that it lets you know that you can join in. Like, you can make a video and post it somewhere and be part of this community. The only thing that makes this community work is the fact that new people try to join it all the time, and the fact that there is no barrier to entry. I know. It's definitely a weird one. But that's about me for the time being. See you.